Also breaking today at 4, Donald Wells, the father of missing Hawkins County 6-year-old Summer Wells, is in jail after pleading guilty to a DUI charge from back in October. A judge said that it was his first DUI charge, and it was also a violation of probation related to a previous charge in court. That charge was for possession of a handgun while intoxicated. Wells faces nearly a year in the Hawkins County Jail because of the violation. He could be eligible for parole again after 6 months. He was taken from the courthouse directly to jail today. Charges are unrelated to the case of
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to True Crime and Tarot. Quite an introduction, yeah. So I'm sure you guys all know Don got himself 11 months and 29 days in the county jail. 1 day short of a full year, so he can spend his time in the county jail instead of a state prison. As you just seen in that news broadcast, he's serving this time because he violated his parole violation where he had a gun while intoxicated. And then he's driving while intoxicated. And of course, we all know that was the Jose incident and prior to Summer going missing. So we got a lot to talk about here because there's a lot of chatter. A lot of chatter about how this is the beginning of the end. And I have to wonder, is that true? Because it's feeling like it's true. Candus, I have the overwhelming feeling that Candus is happy. Just per her own words. How many live streams have you guys seen her get on and get drunk? Because I've seen a couple. And flat out say how much she hates Don. She wants to get away from him. She even wants to get away from her mother. I saw that live stream. Wasn't surprised. I definitely think we know some things about Don and Candus. We've been watching them for over 6 months, on live streams, doing all this stuff. And if we know one thing about Candus, she doesn't like to be alone. Even if it means keeping the company of 15-year-old boys. So I strongly suspect she's going to have some people up on that hill. And we also know that Candus likes her alcohol and her drugs. So I suspect those things are going to be had too. And people might be asking, well, how's she going to do that if she doesn't have any money? Well, I'm pretty sure that's the stressor for her right now. Don being in jail is not the stressor. It's the money. I'm sure her money's on her financials. So that'll be interesting to see what she does about that. If she, gets a bunch of people to donate from YouTube that feel sorry for her. I'd like to remind you guys that this woman has a lot of substance abuse problems. She's had her children taken away, not because her daughter went missing. CPS was already involved. Okay? It's time to let Candus figure it out. It's time to let the break in this case happen. It is time. It's time for justice for Summer. As far as Don goes, we know things about Don. Don likes to talk. Don likes to tell on himself. Don likes to leak things right out of his mouth. He's done plenty of it. And I don't think that's going to stop when he's in jail. I think he's definitely going to do more of it. There's going to be tales from inmates with things that Don Wells has said. And I also suspect there's going to be a lot of mail going into Hawkins County Jail for Don Wells. I'm not going to hate on anyone for that. If you're doing it for journalistic reasons, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're writing Don because you want to support him, well, I'm going to leave that there. That this is going to be an interesting thing. These two separated is a huge dynamic shift. They no longer have each other to take their anger out on. They no longer have each other to rely on, with lies and things of that nature. So I wonder if one of them is going to start telling some truths. I think that Candace, unless somebody gets her well and good drunk, and we've all been there in our younger years or whenever, but we've all drank too much and said too much, and maybe she might have some people up on that hill, and she drinks too much and she says too much, and one of them might say it. Or Don, could be in jail and start thinking about his prized possession. And maybe he'll start telling some truths. But I definitely think there's going to be some dynamic shifts here, because there already has been. Don was, you heard it in the news broadcast, taken right from the courthouse to the county jail. So him and Candace have been separated since then. And I think that this is the break that this case is going to need, with him going away for at least a half a year. And if he doesn't, do what the court is asking of him, completing, probably a drug program inside the jail, he'll be in there longer. And separating them needed to happen. So, in the end, whatever happens to these two, I hope that we find out what happens to one person, and that's Summer. So get to talking, Candace and Don. We're listening. Time to bring your baby girl home. Time to lay her to rest in the proper way. If you subscribe to the abduction theory, that's fine. I've said it before. You can leave any comment in my comment section as long as you do it classy and with tact. I don't like drama on my channel. So, but with that said, I'm going to wish you guys a great day. And I'm going to try to have one myself. So we'll see what happens from here, guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. See you next time.